Okay. There we go. Turn this down a little bit. Okay, we are ready to go. Man, what a day, right? What a freaking day, right? Just got to do one quick little thing here. There we go. All right. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Cavaliers live stream tonight as we got the New York Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs are 36 and 22, 19 and 11 at home. The Knicks are 37 and 21 and 14 and 13 on the road. As they're doing the starting lineups now, Cavs come in at 4.5-point favorites, over under 231.5. Money line for the Cavs minus 170, and for the Knicks is plus 142. Of course, the Cavs are coming off a tough loss against the Thunder, which snapped their 7-game winning streak. The Knicks are coming off a win 2 nights ago against the Bulls, where they won by 6. There's Mike Brown, the coach for the New York Knicks. Starting 5 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Actually, no. Let's go through the injury report, which it's still just Max Strus. And there's Myles Garrett. They're celebrating his Defensive Player of the Year tonight, so that's cool. But yeah, only Max Strus is out for us. And then the starting 5 for the Cavaliers: Harden, Mitchell, Wade, Mobley, and of course, Jarrett Allen. Big game tonight for the front court because they got to deal with Towns and Mitchell Robinson, especially Towns. So, of course, tonight, as you see by the background, the Cavs are wearing their orange jerseys. I guess you could call them creamsicle. You know, they kind of remind me of like a tropical soft drink or something, you know, tropical kind of thing. Of course, this is the third and final meeting between the two teams. The Cavs lost the first 2 meetings. The first one coming on opening night, where they lost by 8 at home in New York, and then they lost on Christmas Day by 2. So yeah, this is the one and only meeting in Cleveland this year between these two teams. The Knicks come in at 37 and 21, of course, just 1 game back of Boston in the Atlantic. And the Cavs are firmly entrenched in second place in the Central. 10 games, no, 10 and a half games ahead of Milwaukee and 7 behind Detroit. Spider! Yeah! Dino, Wade, yeah! Mobley! Well, they already announced James Harden. Okay. From Arizona State, number 1, James Harden! They call him the Beard. All right, so we are about ready for tip-off. The orange jerseys are based on Cleveland Metro Parks. Yeah. Yeah, they've been doing Metro Park themed jerseys the last couple years. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They've done like Cleveland-based ones the last couple years. Like the jersey that I have, that is based off of the, I want to say the Art Museum. Of course, this game is on Peacock, so if you want to watch along. And by the way, if you noticed, I got a new cast on my wrist, my hand today. I'm much more mobile. Yeah, it's blue too. I know, I can actually move my hand. I can punch someone in the face. I should see the freaking scar I got right here. It's like a big ass scar. It's like that. Like right around here. It's a big one. I thought it was gonna be small, but it's a big one. It's so funny though, because I looked at my wrist. I was like, what is that? What is that? But it's just my wrist. Because I haven't used this hand in like 3 weeks for the big stuff. All right. Knicks are in their blue jerseys. Cavs, of course, are in their creamsicle orange jerseys. Call them creamsicle. All right. So, yeah, we are just about ready for tip-off. There's James Harden. It's good in the orange jerseys. It's Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson for the Knicks. And we are just about ready for tip-off. This has to be one of the final games we're wearing these jerseys, too. I haven't worn them in a while. And it seems like whenever we wear these jerseys, it's always on like Peacock. And we're ready for tip. And it's won by the Knicks. And we're underway from Rocket Arena. Oh wait, we gotta rack them up. Oh, unless there's a clock issue. Oh, we gotta open up the full play-by-play thing here so I can see who does what. All right, so Knicks will have possession. Here's Brunson. Kicks out to Towns. Here's Hart against Allen. Bridges. Over to Brunson. Brunson kicks out. Hart. Misses. Brought down by Mobley. Here's Harden. The beard. 3 balls missed. Right back to Wade. There's a 3 for Mitchell. That's off. And then Allen falls down and takes out Hart with him. That's a foul. All right, so here we go. Knicks have it. Brunson. Here's Bridges. Kicks out to Towns against Mobley. Drives baseline. Hart from inside the paint for 2. Here comes Harden. Over to Allen. Harden. Drives. Kicks it out. Up top, Wade. Extra pass. Mobley for 3. It's good. My dog loved that. That's great. Here's a corner. Anunoby, former Raptor. Bridges goes up, and he missed. Harden gonna bring it back. Harden drives, kick out, corner, Mitchell, 3. And they fell asleep, and Bridges took advantage. Bridges was too busy emoting. He didn't realize that Mitchell's already the other way and draws a foul. This dude is emoting like in freaking 2K or something. You know, when you do something and your player just starts like doing like a little taunt. Oh god, that's funny. So 2 shots coming up for Donovan Mitchell. He did not make a 3 this season. He was 0 for 6. Wow. He did not make a 3 against OKC. That's crazy. First one is good. One more coming up. 114 of 17. They're third in overall second half points per game. I guess overall points per game. 119. Pretty much 120. Wow. Free throw number 2 is good. So here's Brunson. This is, of course, a matchup of the 3rd and 4th ranked teams in the East. Cavs are, oh, and there's a steal. Wade, Mitchell racing up the floor, goes over to Mobley, goes up, missed it. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson gets fouled by Mitchell. All right. Yeah, guys, I got a new cast today, so it's a lot lighter. It's not as bulky. I can actually move my wrists. And oh yeah, by the way, I did shave a little bit too. Yeah. Had to do a complete reset after that loss to the Thunder. I mean, my facial hair was getting bushy though. So 2 shots coming for Brunson. First one is good. Won 12 of last 15, lost 9 of previous 11. 10-0 when holding opponents under 100 points. Pretty impressive. Second free throw was good for Brunson. So Harden gonna bring it up. About 9:35 to go. Harden out to Wade. Extra pass to Mitchell. Mitchell. Inside Allen. Floater. Good. Here's Bridges. Towns racing inside. Passes outside. Corner 3 ball. Good for Brunson. 10-9 Cavs. Here's Harden. Working against Brunson. Fires. Hits the 3. Right in Brunson's face. Hart. Inside. Bridges against Mitchell. Turnaround jumper is good. Harden back the other way. Here's Mobley. This is his 3rd game back from injury. Harden up top. Harden against Hart. Harden. And it's stolen. Just bad pass. Bad choice of a pass. Towns goes at Mobley and draws a foul. But this thing is hard too. It's freaking plaster. It's funny. The last cast I had plexiglass, like a plexiglass base underneath it. This is freaking plaster. Which means when they remove it in a month, because that's how long I have to have this on, when they remove it in a month, which a month from today, March 14th, then they have to use a saw. That'll be fun. I get to see them use the famous cast saw, which is weird because it's sharp to cut through this, but it won't cut you, the person. So one more free throw coming up for Hart. Okay. For Towns. And he missed it. Rebounded by Wade. Cavs maintain their lead. Harden up the floor from right to left. Harden drives, lost the ball, and it'll stay with the Cavs. Still shocked to this day that we got James Harden on the Cavs. Like, what the heck happened? How did that happen? Pass goes out to Allen against Towns. Harden. Drive. Mobley. 3 is good. Yo, if Evan can hit these threes like that more often now, that makes things even more interesting for the Cavs. And there's a bad pass by Towns off of Hart's hands. But yeah, the Knicks, they went balls to the wall the last couple of years getting some of these good players, man. Inside, Wade goes up, missed the layup. Maybe a little too nonchalant there. Brunson up top against Mobley. Goes to the corner for Hart. Missed it. Rebounded. Here comes Mobley. Pushing it up the floor. Goes to the corner for Harden. What the heck is Schroeder doing? It's like, man, I'm like, Schroeder. Brunson! That's off. Rebounded by Allen. Up ahead. Here's Harden. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, goes up, got blocked, got it back, put back good. I'm out. Knicks. I'll be right back. All right, so I guess they took a point off of someone's three ball. They labeled it a two, I guess. Must have been, no, it wasn't Mitchell. Must have been one of Mobley's threes. Oh well. All right, but we're back. We're good. We're Gucci out here. We're Gucci out here. What's up, Mick? Got, of course, Lamar, Fox, Jonathan, the usual suspects, always in the chat. Always appreciate the support. It's a vibe. And of course, you guys get to experience my recovery as I bounce back from a fractured wrist. Yeah, I have upgraded to the plaster cast, as you can see. More mobility in my hands. The last cast I had this like weird thing on the bottom where I really couldn't move my hand because I was trying to keep it stable. The good news is everything looks good. So yeah, we ride. Sam Merrill will enter for the Cavs, as will, I believe, Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder's in for Wade. Merrill's in for Mitchell. Merrill's coming off one of his better games recently. Yeah, right there, the Mobley three. That one's probably the one. They labeled it a two because his foot was on the line. Okay. So, it's a good bucket for Evan. Yep, they went back and looked at it. So here comes the Knicks. Bridges. Goes to the corner here. Brunson. And Hart lost it out of bounds. Coming off a game where the Cavs couldn't even keep the ball in their own possession longer than 5 minutes, seemed like. Here's Harden. Over to Allen. Back to James. James out to Mobley. Mobley to Allen. Underneath. Up and in for two. Against the crowd. Pretty impressive to do that. And the other way, right down the lane. Crashes into the baseline. Schroeder up top for Merrill. Tyson ready to come back in. Well, he's ready to come in next dead ball. He scampers to the scorer's table. Harden. Cross court. Schroeder! Nope. Okay. Mounds right past Allen. Here's Harden. Harden. Drive. Floater is good. So 21-16. Hart. Brunson. Goes out. Cross court. Bridges. Hart. Three. Good. Here's Schroeder. Draws a double. Out. Mobley against Ananobi. Harden misses. That was a tough three. I mean, tough miss. Rebounded by Allen. Gets it over to Harden, who kind of collides with Merrill. Allen underneath. Foul. One for the throw. Boom. Okay, Jarrett. That's what I'm talking about. Landry Shamet will come in for Josh Hart after the, I guess now because it's an and one. So he'll be coming in for Hart. And Sohan. Jeremy Sohan will come in as well as Mitch Robinson. Sohan was signed after the Spurs cut him. Yeah, the Knicks made their moves getting Alvarado and Sohan off the, I guess, the cut list. No, they traded for Alvarado, I think, but yeah, didn't trade much for him. All right. 23-19. There's a sock on the monster. 23-19. 23-19. Someone call the hazmat department. Here's Brunson getting harassed by Schroeder. Turnaround jumper all up in his grill. Good defense by Schroeder. Here's Harden, who lost the ball. Okay, Tyson. Oh, Jeremy Sohan has red and not red, orange and blue hair. I don't know why, but he looks like Kelly Oubre from far away with the way his hair is. It's interesting. Just kind of reminds me of Kelly Oubre. I almost wanted to say Oubre, but that's no, he's on the Philly. And a floater for Bridges. Here's Harden. Mitchell ready to come back in. He goes to the scorer's table. Harden navigating around, draws a crowd. Almost lost the ball, gets it to Merrill. Back to Harden to reset. Wade ready to come back in. Harden drives. Good. Harden's such a masterful dribbler, man. He could score in so many different ways. Here's Sohan. I'm sorry, this is Shamet. Ay, ay, ay. And the lazy pass is saved by Sohan. Quick wits. Drives on Harden. Lost it. It'll stay with the Knicks. Alvarado will enter for Bridges. And we will see Wade enter for Allen and Mitchell for Harden. So Mitchell returns and Harden will take a breather. Here's the inbound. And bound again. That'll go back to the Knicks. They believe it should be Cavs ball. Good job, Schroeder again, just all up in Brunson's grill. Schroeder's all up in Brunson's grill. I love that. 3:24 to go. Three ball blocked. Shot clock violation. Wow. Jalen Tyson blocks the three ball as the shot clock expired. Schroeder. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Pull up for two. Nope. Here's Alvarado. Pass up ahead. Goes up and missed it. And ball goes out of bounds. And that'll get OG Anunoby back in for Sohan. Schroeder. Alvarado racing up after him. Over to Mitchell. Down. Oh. He can still do a little bit of that dunking thing. Doesn't dunk a whole lot, but he does dunk. Here's Alvarado. God, Schroeder is just a hound on defense, man. I love that. Here's Brunson against Merrill. The lob. Oh, and he tried to throw it down, but he was fouled. Brunson almost had a reply dunk. Cavs called timeout. I'll be right back again, guys. Okay, we're back. Are you streaming tomorrow? I don't think there's anything to stream tomorrow. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Wait, that's right, we play the Bucks tomorrow. I might stream that game. Yeah, that's right. We play the Bucks tomorrow. Forgot about that. Good looking out with that. I forgot we played the Bucks tomorrow. There we go. 23-19. Yep. I hate the Knicks. I won't complain for however we win tonight. Facts. Cherry Coke? No, I did not try that. No. And most likely I'll be streaming tomorrow. Like I said, I'm probably going to be streaming the vast majority of these games coming up. Just until baseball season comes around again. That's probably when I'm going to really take it easy. So I'm taking advantage of this whole time. From now until the end of March, I'm going to be streaming almost every game. Just saying now. And then once baseball season really gets going, then I'm going to be streaming baseball. And baseball will take us all the way up until NFL. That's what I love about it. Baseball will get us all throughout the summer. I just hope the Guardians are good. But hey, based off of what I've seen, they might be decent if they play the right guys. So Mitchell Robinson will have 2 free throws coming up here. There's Myles Garrett getting cheers and such. Mitchell Jalen Brunson, about 36.4 average. Okay, whatever that was. All right, lovely. So 2 shots coming up for Mitchell Robinson. First one is way off, no good. Barely hit front of the rim. One more coming up. And it's good. Back come the Cavs. Mitchell to Tyson. Over to Schroeder. Up top, Merrill. Oh, bad pass by Merrill. Got past Schroeder. And it'll go out of bounds. Damn it. And I got caught. Okay, Alvarado. That's no, stop it. Schroeder talks trash in German. I feel like he does. He talks trash to people in German. 3 ball for Brunson, missed it. Brought down by Tyson, up ahead from Merrill. Merrill sets him fires, misses the 3. Tyson almost had the rebound, couldn't get to it. Anunoby drives right at Wade, lost it, but it goes out of bounds. This is Wade's like what, 3rd game, 4th game as well, back from injury. He came back around the same time as Evan did. Here's the inbound. Shamet underneath for 2. Here's Mitchell up the floor. Mitchell. Corner for Dean for 3. Good. Drive the kick out to the corner. Brunson. Shamet misses the 3. Rebounded by Robinson, who lost it out of bounds. Cavs will get it back. Here comes the Cavs. Mitchell brings it up. Guarded by Anunoby. Screened by Tyson. JT. Mitchell. Inside. Tyson underneath for 2. Less than a minute to go. Wow, that was right on point. Brunson. Kick out blocked out of bounds. Nice, look at that. Nice dish to Tyson. Pass goes outside. Robinson. Here's Brunson. Drives on Wade. Goes up at him and got it. On the way comes the Cavs. Mitchell chucks up a 3. Kind of rushed it. Steal by Schroeder. Mitchell. 17 on the clock. Mitchell going to hold for one of the final shots here. Schroeder against Robinson. And Robinson fouls him. Mikal Bridges and Jeremy Sohan will enter for the Knicks with Alvarado, Shamet, and Anunoby. Brunson and Robinson will sit for a little bit. Brunson played the entire first quarter. All right, so Mitchell inbound. Yeah, 7.4 to go. Merrill to Mitchell. 5, 4, 3. Mitchell, kick out. Wade at the buzzer. It's good. D Wade for 3. Cavs up 9 after 1. 3D. Ha ha ha. Love that. Nice dish. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we are back. 35-26 Cavs lead. Mobley up there with Mitchell, Wade, Tyson, and I can't see who that is. Is that Ellis? That's Ellis. And the corners missed. Couldn't see who that was up top. That was Ellis. Here's Hart inside. And Anobi kicks it out. Hart. Alvarado for three is missed. Brought down with ease by Tyson. Yeah, it's Ananobi, Towns, Alvarado, Hart. Three ball. Good for Wade. Ananobi, Towns, Hart, Shamit, and Alvarado for the Knicks. Cavs up 12. With about 11 seconds to 11:10 or so to go here in the second quarter. Oh, he lost it. Here's Wade out with the steal. Drives, and he's fouled. Jump ball. Alvarado versus Dean Wade. Call him GTA 5. Grand Theft Alvarado. And we got a violation. Tried to steal it completely. Tough. He just tried to steal it straight up. Here's a pass, and then there's a foul. It's on the Knicks. That's on the OG, I think it was, or Alvarado. No, it's on OG. Inbound goes to Mobley. Mitchell draws a double out to Wade. Wade Ellis for three. Just a bit off. Tipped around. Here comes the Knicks the other way. Alvarado kicks it back out. Shamit, Hart drives, and it gets deflected into Mitchell's hands, who just a little too much oomph on that for Ellis. Just a little too tall for too much space for Ellis there, just off the hands. Well, we know he ain't a quarterback. He ain't Kevin Love, man. Come on, Kevin Love would have nailed that right on the dot. That's what I miss about Kevin, man. His touchdown passes were amazing. Outlet passes. The art of the outlet pass. OG against Ellis. Drives. Blocked from behind. Goes out of bounds off of Mobley. Damn, Evan. Yeah. I snatched that thing. Kia? Snatch it from behind. Sheesh. Underneath, Alvarado. Out to Hart. Pull up three. No good. Rebounded. Towns. Pull back good. Against Dean Wade. Yeah, it's easy money. Easy money. Here's Mitchell. Northern coming in next dead ball. Here's Mitchell. Inside, tipped out of bounds. But they're going to call a foul. That'll get James Harden in the game. Harden going to come in. Exactly. And then there's a turnover. Mitchell trying to draw a foul. They're calling for a travel, but nothing called. Classic. Here's Hart. Corner. Three ball. Air ball. Here's Harden. And a blocking foul on Shamit. That'll get Bridges back in the game. Towns is out there with Hart, Robinson, and Alvarado as well. It's Harden. Harden against against Alvarado. Goes up. Okay, nothing there. I'm surprised he doesn't get a lot more whistles with the contact he draws. Towns right up and draws the foul right back on the other end. Like you would swear Harden would draw contact. And then on the other end, foul. And one coming up for Towns. Mavs having trouble finding the bottom of the net in this quarter. Only 3 points, but then again, they have 5 with the free throw now. So here's Harden. Harden over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Mobley. Mobley drives, goes up and misses, and then gets fouled, and he'll have 2 shots coming up. The heck? Damn it. Why are we going backwards? Damn it. No, don't go backwards. Go forward. What the hell is going on with this stupid thing? That's what I hate about using a game console controller. Damn thing goes backwards, and it's like, there we go. You accidentally hit one button, and everything just goes all out of whack. Free throw number 2 is good after miss the first. Yeah, OKC held him in check, which it's tough against Hartenstein and Holmgren. Alvarado up and in for 2. 8:27 to go. And we have a whistle on Tom Bridges. Schroeder will return. This is an 39-33. 2 shots coming up for Spida. First one is good. I do like the broadcast crew on Peacock, though. Yeah, you got, what is this? Noah Eagle, I think was a Reggie Miller. They also, Reggie Miller. Yeah, Noah Eagle. His aura is amazing. Especially when your dad is the legendary Iron Eagle, who I think does Brooklyn Nets games. Free throws are good. He does Nets games every once in a while. And of course, he does other national games too. He's a goat. He's the GOAT. The GOAT. And there's a foul the other way. Bridges will have 2 shots now. He's going to be playing with James Harden. And now I'm going to say, well, look at his great cast. Look at what Jared Allen is doing. They were talking about Keon Ellis, how he had never played in like cold weather. He's like, we're a contending team. I'll deal with it. I'll find a way to make do. Upcoming national TV schedule: Thunder and Pistons tomorrow, followed by Boston and Denver. Thursday on Prime, Houston, Orlando, and Clippers in Minnesota. One more shot for Bridges. And it's good. Towns, Hart, Bridges, Robinson, and Alvarado on the floor for the Knicks. Mitchell takes a seat. You see there's Allen on the bench too. Here's Mobley with Tyson. Fires, blocked. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, it's Schroeder, Mobley, Harden, Tyson, and Ellis for the Cavs. And there's a turnover right back the other way. Bridges out of bounds. Cavs will get it back. Just lost his focus for a brief second. Here's Mobley. Alvarado all over Schroeder. Nice pass and the dunk by Tyson. The dish from Schroeder. Bridges. Alvarado, former Pelican. Stolen by... no. This guy's got to stop with these outlet passes. They got to work on their outlet passes. That's the second one I've seen that was too far in front of Ellis. That would have been a breakaway slam, but they're acting like the court's like another 5-10 feet deeper, like farther. The court's 94 feet, not 104. Yeah, you gotta like die for that thing, you know, gotta go all out like you're a receiver. Allen's back in for Mobley. Alvarado. Pounds against Harden. Knock out freaking Harden, you wussy. Dude, he's scared of going at Harden. Doesn't want to get, doesn't want him to flop. Harden working against Bridges. Oh, this should be good. Then drives on Alvarado. Corner. Schroeder. Three. Das ist ja gut, ja. Robinson is hounding his man. And then the dunk by Robinson. They got Towns and Robinson out there right now. And then a steal. Hart. Robinson lost it out of bounds. Wow. All right. Cavs are still ahead by 7. They've been able to keep a comfortable deficit, a comfortable lead. No college football. Knicks get more foul calls, and foul merchant Sixers back in the day. Munson's the one that gets all the foul calls off on that team. They say Harden's a foul merchant. I don't know about that. I mean, Harden, yeah, he in his early days, in his prime years, when he was with Houston, that dude, oh my God, he was what you'd call a foul grifter. He was like the poster child for that. Oh my God. He was so annoying to face. Now that he's on the Cavs and I want him to kind of be a foul grifter, right? I want to see what all this talk was about. Is he as much of a foul merchant as ever? But he just doesn't have that whistle, I guess, here. Hi, guys. If you're just tuning in, yeah, as you see, I got a new cast today. It's not the, I guess, plexiglass layered one that I had before. It's like that was a splint. That was to work with swelling after the surgery I had. This thing is freaking plaster. Which means if you've had a plaster cast before, this thing is hard as a rock. Damn. Oh man. But it means I get to see them utilize the legendary cast saw that slices through it, because that's really the only way you can get through this armor. This thing is freaking hard as hell. Holy crap. I'm not going to get any ideas either. I don't want to break it. Knowing my ass, I'd freaking shatter the plaster. But it is hard as a rock. Like a. Ooh. It's one way to protect your wrist, though. I just gotta start working my fingers a little bit more, and I'm actually typing stuff too. Like, look, I can actually hold a bottle of pop now. I couldn't do that with my other cast because I had like a piece on the bottom that kind of lined up with my palm, and I couldn't put anything in my hands. I had to hold it with my fingers. Giannonobi comes back in for Hart, and Towns will exit. We'll see if Brunson comes back in officially here. I'm sure he'll be back in a second, if not right now. And yep, Jalen Brunson is back in. Jalen Tyson, Donovan Mitchell, Here's Harden. Harden against Bridges. Harden. Allen with the screen. Harden. Over to Mick. Oh, this is Ellis. Drive. Turnaround jumper. Good. Oh, they called a delay of game? I think because he reached over and touched the ball as he was inbounding it. Trying to steal it. That'd be slick. Oh, you love it. Schroeder all over Bridges. And we have another whistle. Oh, it's a violation. This Schroeder was all over, dude. This dude, Dennis, man, look at this. He was all over Bridges. Took a little bit too long to get across, and that'll be a turnover. Mike Brown, not happy, obviously. I mean, come on, Mike, you should know about Dennis. Didn't you sign him last year? Oh, they said, okay, the shot clock. Okay. I see what happened. They argued that the delay of game should have adjusted the shot clock, which it kind of did, I guess. Okay. Freaking Knicks catch a break. Here's Robinson against Allen. Brunson kicks it out. Alvarado. Corner. Anunoby misses. Robinson just tosses Allen aside, like always. Harden goes up. Rebounded. Tip back to Schroeder. Schroeder. Floater is an air ball. Merrill will re-enter for Tyson. Atlanta beating Washington 17 points. 58-41 late in the first half. Here's Alvarado. Bridges working against Merrill. Alice kind of lurking. Turnaround jumper. Missed. Rebound it. Oh my God, Allen, you're going to get sunned again, aren't you? And then there's Anunoby with the putback dunk. Here's Ellis. Over to Allen. Schroeder misses. God, you suck ass, dude. Getting sunned by everybody out here. God. Goes up. Got an N1. We'll see Landry Shamet and Karl Anthony Towns return for the Knicks. Cavs offense has gone soft here in the second quarter. They can't freaking find the bottom of the net damn near to save their lives. Free throw is good. Wade out there with Harden. We'll get the rest of the other three here in a minute. Allen's out there. I think Mitchell's out there too. Nice pass inside and a foul. And Anunoby with the foul. Bridges will return for Shamet after this free throw. Philly up 11 over Indiana in the third quarter. Dallas up 12 over Brooklyn. First free throw is good. Late in the second quarter there in Brooklyn. OKC over Toronto 60-51 at halftime. Charlotte and Chicago tied at 31. And Miami and Milwaukee tied at 27 late in the first. Second free throw is good. And it's 31-19 New Orleans over Golden State after one. Yeesh. Roach is not having fun streaming that team, it looks like. That's tough. Here's Brunson. Cavs up 4. Brunson. Up top. OG. Drives past Harden. Lost the ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks, but there's barely any time on the shot clock. I think it's like 1.1 to go on the shot clock. Barely enough time to do anything. Can't really set up a good shot with that. Hart misses. Rebounded by Wade. Can't even speak today. Here's Harden. Oh, misses. Team can't shoot for crap from beyond the arc tonight. Classic. Towns for 3 is good. And they've cut it to 1. Towns has 11 points. Go. Drives. Pull up. And tough shot. Missed it. Fought for. Saved by Allen. Case out to Harden. Harden against Hart. Harden. Left hand. Got it at the buzzer. The shot clock buzzer. Hart lost it. Just bad pass. Harden the other way. He's going to take his time. Harden drives right at Towns. It goes out of bounds. And Knicks are called timeout here. Yeah, college football, that's over. What are you talking about? But yeah, I'll be doing Cavs basketball. Pretty much it's going to be all Cavs basketball for the most part. Unless you want me to do like a Blue Jackets game, maybe. Might sneak one of those in there. And how about this, too? I might even do a Columbus Crew game. Does that sound good? Might even sneak a Columbus Crew game in there. Because I can actually watch them now. Because you don't need Apple TV Plus to watch them. And I got Amazon Prime Video, and the subscription comes with it. So we got Apple TV now. Hanger. As far as what game I'll be streaming from that, probably the Hell is Real Derby. Kind of the most logical one. Kind of sucks that we're not in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. But yeah, it is what it is. So threes have to fall. Yes, they do. They must fall. They must fall. Mavs up 3. Nearing the end of the first half, Cavs up 3. Not the best first half for the Cavs, but it could have been much worse, I guess. Andrew Shamet is in for Hart. Henny and Mike Brown on the same Warriors coaching staff a few years ago. Now they're coaching different teams, obviously. Mike Brown, of course, coached the Cavs 2 different times. The 2021-22 NBA champion staff. There's a miss rebounded by the Knicks. Here's Brunson. 1:56 to go. Less than 2 minutes in the first half. And there's a steal. Allen on the fast break. Here comes Shamet with the dunk by Allen. Air Fro. Thank you for riding Afro Airlines. Which is kind of funny because and there's a step back, missed it. Cavs will get it. Harden. Corner for Wade. Baseline. Allen. That dunk again. Double dunk. If I actually said Afro Airlines, it's like, is it real? No. There's no airline company called Afro Airlines. If Jared Allen owned an airline company, it probably would be called that. Underneath, missed it, rebounded. Cavs will get it back again. Here's Mitchell. Less than a minute to go. Mitchell against Shamet, bumped, and he draws 2 shots. Slaps the stanchion, like, dang it, I thought I had the N1. Allen just knocks the ball out of Towns' hands. He flails around. So 2 shots for Spider. Free throw good. Jared Allen cooking. That's an interesting way to put it. 3 books, 2 movies, or whatever, and something else that he had to do. That's tough. Here's Brunson against Harden. Brunson for 3. 58-52. 26 seconds to go. Mitchell, step back up, and got it. 17 seconds to go. No shot clock. They can go for the final shot here. Brunson against Harden. Now they got Wade covering him. Bridges for 2. The runner. Harden. 2, 1. Fires. Nope. Too high. Too high off the backboard. And that is it for the first half. Cavs. They did good. They did good. They're up by 6. Oh, my nose is acting up. All right. So, box score time. The casual fan's favorite part of the game, as I always said. OG Anunoby, only 2 points. Interesting. But the leader on the scoreboard on the scorecard for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson with 13. 11 for Towns, 10 for Bridges, 7 for Hart, and 2 for Anunoby. Off the bench, 7 for Robinson, and 2 apiece for Shaman and Alvarado. Overall, 21 of 41 from the field, 51%. 4 for 15 from 3, 27%. And 8 of 10 from the line, 80%. To go with 19 rebounds, 14 assists, 11 turnovers, 5 steals, 6 blocks. 3 offensive rebounds, 16 defensive, and 10 personal fouls. For the Cavs, leading scorer is Donovan Mitchell with 15. Then, of course, you have Jared Allen with 12. 9 apiece for Wade and Harden, and 6 for Mobley. Off the bench, 4 for Tyson, 3 for Schroeder, and 2 for Ellis. 22 of 49 from the field, 45%. 7 for 20 from 3, 35%. And 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 82%. 20 rebounds, 14 assists, 8 turnovers, 8 steals, 3 blocks, and 8 personal fouls. So that's it. That's all. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. Okay. Okay, guys, we're all set. There we go. Now we can just chill out here until the third quarter begins. Let me see what Twitter's ranting and raving about real quick. Feel bad. Hello, all for that thing. Hello, all for that thing. Levi jeans. What was it, Levi's? Damn. Hey, yo. Okay, Levi's. Now. Hey, yo. They had that camera guy all up on there, man. That's one way to advertise your jeans. Showing how well fitted, I guess they are. Okay. Well, how about this? So for baseball fans today, Travis Bazzana, Connor Griffin, Charlie Condon, and Jack Caglianone all homered today. Travis had a 3-run homer. In fact, it was the only runs we scored. Connor Griffin is hitting nukes against all-star caliber pitchers, and my top prospect is walk baiting 19-year-old rookie ballers, whatever. This powerful combination handy and able. Walk baiting? Hey, give me a guy who can draw walks and, get on base for his boys, his buddies. His teammates. What the hell? What the hell is that? What would I do in this situation? With the moon hurtling towards Earth? There's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. Run? That's just crazy how close that thing can get. And it feels like it's right on top of you. The whole sky is filled with the moon. Opening day outfield. Chase DeLauder in left. Quan in center. Valera in right. I would take that. And then you get like Stuart Fairchild as your bench bat. That'd be great. He has speed off the bench. He has a decent bat. I didn't even really hate the Stuart Fairchild signing. You know, it was a minor league signing. It's whatever. People be like, "Oh, why'd you hate it?" I didn't hate it. It's just it's annoying because the Guardians do that stuff all the damn time. But he's not a bad bat either. I would take him over freaking bum ass J Rod any day of the week. In terms of a bench bat, does Baz make opening day roster? I don't know. If not, I don't know. I don't think so. He'll probably start off in AAA, and then we might see him by June, July, depending on what's going on. But you know he's on the doorstep. He's on the doorstep for sure. Chase the Lauder better be on the opening day roster. Health permitting, of course. Just like Rhys Hoskins. We haven't even seen him play yet. And I'm like, man, you can't. I mean, he's got a good bat. If he at least shows a little something in spring training, you got to keep him around. For his veteran leadership, I guess, and the fact that he's not J-Rod. He's actually a good bat. Rhys Hoskins. Reese's Pieces. If I had to ask the people in the chat or in the comments section, whatever, of all the networks, the major ones, you know, the national networks, who has the best in-game presentation? Because, you know, we're in February now. We've had a chance to see the Cavs on basically every major platform. They've been on Peacock, they've been on NBC, ESPN, ABC, obviously the regional network, and Prime. Which one is the best? For me, it's got to be NBC and Peacock. They have the best presentation overall. I like ESPN, but I just like how NBC has done it. You know, for any 90s kids out there, anyone that was alive in the 90s, early 2000s when NBC had the NBA originally, they remember how goated it was. The vibes around it and everything. It was goated. They've brought that back now, and I like that. And of course, they're on Peacock too, which, of course. Oh. Hmm. What the hell? Wait, someone asked on Twitter, is Sadie Sink going to be playing a 13-year-old? Oh, yeah, and that play that she's doing. I mean, she's what, 23? She. Yeah, true. Retcon? Yeah. I mean, it's different. It's interesting, you know. Wow. EA Vault? Kobe Bryant at the Blockbuster Awards at Pantages Theater in Hollywood. Yo, what? Hey, yo, NBA Vault. Okay, I get it. My God. Jake Gensel did not accept Donald Trump's invite to the White House and won't join the team on their visit today. Someone, Icy Vert on Twitter, said, not sure why people are shocked. He's literally a left winger. Left wing, the position. Bum bum. No, you go. Bum bum. Left winger. Ha ha. Funny. Wow. We got a jokester in our midst. Oh, he's so funny. Oh, he's so funny. Yes. We got a jokester in the midst. Oh, we got a jokester in our midst, yeah. Oh, we got a jokester now. Ha ha. Oh. I swear, some people, they try to be so funny, but they're not. But that's actually a good one. Wow. Wow. We got a jokester in our midst. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Okay, buckaroo. I see how it is. Wow, left winger. Ooh, position joke. Ha 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 ha. FanDuel, where it's at. J-Rod still on this team is beyond me. If I have to watch him take at bats away from some of our good outfielders, I'm going to be pissed with a capital pissed. I freaking hate that guy. I don't hate him as a person. I just hate him as a player. I dislike him. He should not be in the major leagues. He should be he's literally like a 4A player. Not even a 4A player. He's an eternal AAA player. Like, he should be living in AAA. In fact, when his career is over, he should be working for AAA. You know, the insurance thing. He shouldn't be anywhere near a baseball diamond. He's not good. He's mid at best. Timberwolves and Blazers. That Vince Carter talking to Ant? Hey, yo. Earlier. Yeah. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. I believe the Cavs play the Bucks tomorrow. We play the Bucks tomorrow. So we're getting ready for the start of the third quarter in a few minutes. God, the Bucks, 24-31. Yeesh. All right, so yeah, we should be back for the third quarter here relatively soon. But real quick, I will be live tomorrow for that game against the Bucks. Cavs will hop on a plane after this and go to Milwaukee to face Milwaukee, who's, like I said, not very good this year. Let me see something here. Ryan Rollins is their leader in points. Giannis is out until probably tomorrow. And then Torian Prince is also out as well. Yeah, you know Giannis will be back tomorrow. He ain't missing our game. Hell no. He is. I don't think he'll miss our game tomorrow. But he's going to have his hands full. Ryan Rollins. Wow. He's their leading scorer. That's actually sad. That is actually sad. Okay. But yeah, as you see, guys, new cast. Yep. The elephant in the room. Got a cast update today. I have upgraded, I guess, from the plexiglass lined or layered ace bandage covered splint thing that I had to plaster. This thing is as hard as a freaking rock. I could probably punch someone in the freaking. I could hit someone in the face with this, and it wouldn't hurt me, but it would hurt them bad. Not like I would actually want to do that, because I am not going to risk further injuring my wrist. This thing is actually hard as hell. Boom, boom. Give myself a concussion. What did I do? Nothing. Oh, wow, that thing is really hard. Oh, that's what she said. So yeah, I got to have this baby on for 4 weeks. So a month from today, March 24th, hopefully will be the day I get this thing off. And then begins the process of strengthening my wrist up and getting it back to its pre-injury strength. Essentially being able to hold, to pick up things and carry stuff and make a fist. Yeah. Which I can somewhat do already, but it's not a full fist. Yeah.
Maybe next time I can spend the whole week. That'd be great.
All right. So yeah, we should be back in a moment here. And Evan Mobley will be back in for Merrill for the Cavs. And Landry Shamet will start off the third on the bench as Hart returns. And Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson for the Knicks. And then, of course, for the Cavaliers, Wade, Allen, Mobley, Harden, Mitchell. See how the Cavs start this third quarter. Remember, against the Thunder, it was the second and third quarters that got the Cavs back in the game. So there's Harden. There's Brunson. And they called a delay of game violation on the Knicks already. Knicks are complaining about something. Here's Harden. Working inside. Step back. Pull up is good. $11:38 and counting. Brunson. Here's Towns against Mobley. Brunson drives on Wade, and he gets fouled.
The crew in the building that's wheeling off the basketball, the ball boys. Mike Brown was upset all the way through that last possession.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting. Wow. So Brunson will get 2 shots here. Misses the first. Oh my God, my nose. All right, free throws are good. A good compromise. You don't want to be on the ref's bad side. That's for sure. And there's a miss. And Mitchell's fouled. 3 free throws coming up for Spida. I'm slacking a little bit there. All right. Free throws are good, so he made 2 of 3. Had to catch back up. So here's Brunson. 11:08 and counting. And a turnover. Here's Mitchell. Cross court to Wade in the corner. Wade inside from Mobley against Towns. Cook his ass, boy. Spins on Towns. Put up. Missed. Rebounded by Allen. Goes up and under for 2. Here's Brunson. Cavs up 11. Brunson against Harden. Bart against Harden now. Cross court. Bridges. Missed it. Mitchell. Step back for 3. No. Bridges underneath. Missed it. Rebounded by Mitchell. Pass up ahead for Harden. Crashed into Hart. Pass to Wade. Fires for 3. That's off. No good. Here's Brunson. Corner 3. OG for 3. Here comes Harden from Mitchell. Harden kicks it out to Wade. Here's Mitchell. He'll regather it up top. Mitchell draws a double. Wade. Kick out. Harden left alone for 3. Good for the beard. Hook him. Ooh. Yum, 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 yum. If you're James Harden, you're like, man, these guys crash on the boards and crash into the rim. Man, I'm going to be open. That's going to draw a lot of attention. Good way, good response. They make a 3, we make 1 right back. Love that. Let's do something real quick here. Dude, my chair is like sliding under me right now, man. So for the Cavaliers, 14 for Harden now, and 14 for Allen. Point-wise. Mobley's only got 6. Mitchell's got 17. God, Atlanta's up by 32. Gee whiz. Man, Atlanta's. But I mean, it's freaking Washington. What do you expect? Brooklyn losing by 8. OKC's up pretty comfortably. Was that 15? Milwaukee, they're actually beating Miami tonight by 5. They're playing. They're on a double hit. They're on a back-to-back. New Orleans over Golden State at the half. Philly looks like they're going to beat Indiana. And that's all in terms of the first batch of games. Looks like Boston and Phoenix are about to get underway. If in fact they just got underway. Cavs up 11. 9:13 to go in the third. Put UC in and keep them there. Ask your gastroenterologist about info. Abby can help you save. It's called timeout. I believe they have 4 remaining. So, damn. Dude, someone on Twitter speaking facts about, Stranger Things lore, I guess. Talking about Erica, Lucas's sister, being the only one that's still kind of in the town. Because everyone else went their separate ways. Well, all you got to do, Erica, is put out the bat signal. Pretty much, right? Put out the bat signal. People were popping quick as hell. Big man's best friend, Joel Embiid. Without Harden, not that good. When he was all right, but with Harden, he was great. Same thing with Zubats. And of course, Jared Allen has skyrocketed since the Harden trade. I know, like, why are you concerned with Dean? I'm not complaining, but damn, you're gonna focus all that on Dean, leaving him open, like leaving Harden open? Are you stupid? Must be. Pull up twos, in and out. Brought down by Mitchell. Mitchell with it. Drives. Goes up. Too strong off the backboard. Here's Hart. Kick out. Three. Nope. Rebounded right back to him. Pull back two is good. By Bridges. That's Bridges' 12th point. He got 12. 12. Harden. Dude trying to sell a flop. Freaking Brunson. And Mitchell stepped out. Harden. We didn't even extend. He didn't even extend the arm. Brunson's lucky he didn't get with a flopping tech. Egregious. Brunson. Unserious, man. Here's Brunson now. Brunson against Wade. And Anunoby against Harden. Up top. Inside. And Mobley's out here trying to be Superman. Let's Mobley do that. He was flying like, bro, just stay on your feet. Stay on the ground. Wait for him to go in the air, and then you go in the air. God. Feel good? One more for Bridges. Longest Iron Man streaks. Bridges at 615. The NBA record AC Green, 1,192 games. Yeah. It would take a while for him to get to AC Green. Sheesh. That's games played, by the way. Back the other way. Here's Harden against Onan and Anunoby. Harden draws a double. Pass to Allen against Brunson, and he's fouled. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up for Allen now.
We can go all the way back to college and high school. I think the last time he missed a game was maybe his junior year in high school, and it was his own version, I think, of a flu game. He ended up the game. Speaking of college basketball, we've got a
First one is good. One more for Allen. St. John's and UConn tomorrow. Ooh, big game. Zuby Ejiofor. St. John's, they're one of the top teams in the country. Wow. What a time for New York sports in terms of basketball. Knicks are all right, but St. John's, though. Here's Brunson up top against Harden, trying to shake him. Foul on Harden. Might have bonked him in the eye accidentally. Let's see. Right there. Yeah, just kind of slapped him in the face. Just a little. Just a little bit. Up top, here's Hart. Brunson. Bridges. Pounded by Mitchell. Harden all over Anunoby in the corner. Pull back. No. Good defense by Harden. Here's Mobley bringing it up cross court. Harden. I'm sorry, Mobley. There's Harden. Back to Evan against Hart. This is a mismatch. Should be a mismatch. Harden up top. Step back for 3. Oh, that's no good. Had a good look at it. Just too far. Looks like Merrill and Schroeder are ready to come back in. Brunson. Bridges. Nope. And we got a foul. Going to be a loose ball foul on Allen. Allen with 16 points, 8 rebounds. Just missed. Here's Harden. And there's a steal. Merrill was too late to the pass, and he draws the foul. Merrill fouls Bridges. Merrill was just too slow to get to the pass. Jalen Tyson will enter for Mobley. First one missed. OKC Detroit tomorrow. That'd be a banger. To Denver, Boston as well. Houston, Orlando, and then Clippers and Minnesota on Thursday. Free throw, good. Here's Harden. Harden. Drive, nice pass to Allen. Lost it, bounced off his foot. Hart falls on it, gives it off to Brunson. Brunson up the floor, turn around. His bad pass. Harden, fast break. But behind him, and there's Brunson. Brunson never gave up on it. And now we're going to see Mitchell Robinson and Shamet return for the Knicks. Yeah, Harden was being a little nonchalant there. Should have been a foul, though. Let's be real here. That should have been a foul. The refs gave him a break there. Harden inbounding. Out to Allen. Merrill fires. Nope, off the side. Missed it. Diawara is checked in for the Knicks with Shamet, Robinson, Brunson, and Bridges. Haven't seen Diawara yet tonight. I don't think we're going to see Kolek either. He was the hero of the Christmas game. Harden draws a double. Slight push off, misses the shot. It's been a back and forth kind of boink brick game here. Shamet. Brunson. Schroeder all over Brunson. Not backing down. Pull up, missed it. Damn. Schroeder. Nice pass to Allen. Floater, good. Salkut, yeah. Mitchell ready to come back in. Shamet misses the shot. Brought down by Allen. Here's Harden against Bridges. Goes, misses. Hard fall. 5-on-4. Open three. That's off. No good. Here's Schroeder. Up ahead. Harden all alone. Cherry pick for three. Timeout Knicks. Harden was getting up from, because he was in the stanchion area. He was on the baseline. He went down. And, by the time he got up, we had gotten the ball back. And he was just like, I'm just going to chill here. And, nice pass from Schroeder. That little whip. James Harden, man. James Harden. He's good. Sam is ice cold. He's been too good. He was due for one of these games. Harden has 17 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Allen has 18. And I believe Mitchell will be coming in next dead ball here, coming out of the timeout. So my guess is it'll probably be, I don't know if they're going to take Harden out, but we'll see. Ah, the freaking Hawks are damn near up by 40. Gee whiz, Wizards. God, do you have no shame? Golly, man. Golly, mate.
Little P or Big P? Oh, what about Double P? Do you want my PP? I think I'm just gonna stick with P. Like it.
Davidson. Used to be on Wild 'N Out. He was hilarious on that show. 5 for Kuminga. Hey, yo. Kuminga. 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 What did Roach always call him? Cum bucket? Hey, yo. So sus. That's Rocha for you. Who else but Rocha? Someone who was good at editing did their own version of that with Rocha. Who else but Rocha? Who else but Quagmire? He's Quagmire, Quagmire. You don't really know what he's gonna do next, or he's Quagmire, Quagmire. Giggity, giggity, goo. Oh my god. The fact that Family Guy is still going strong after all these years and they've been canceled like 3 times or something, it's impressive. But they're funny though. They have that excuse. Like, oh yeah, we're funny. Yeah, we like to get on your nerves, but you know what? We're funny. With the deuce? With the deuce, man. Deuce, man. Deuce, man. So Mikal Bridges will exit. Yeah, Harden's out for Donovan Mitchell now. Verado enters for Bridges. Brunson, Diawara, Robinson, Shamet, and Alvarado on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Alvarado against Tyson. 2 tenacious defenders. Alvarado over to Brunson against Schroeder. Schroeder all over this guy. Goes up, tip shot by Robinson. He's got 9. Schroeder, the former King. Schroeder out to Tyson for 3. It's good for JT. Shamet from right to left. Brunson, kick out, open. Diawara misses the 3. Brought down by Allen. There's a double for him now. Schroeder working against Brunson. And they got a 3-second violation on Diawara. Okay, Jarrett, you can do the thing now. But he only does that when we get called for that. So tech shot coming up for Donovan Mitchell. This is Dean Wade returns. Dean Wade enters now. There's Sohan. Wade over to Schroeder. Schroeder inside for Wade. Runs away from Robinson. Mitchell drives in. Almost got blocked. Almost goes in, too. Took a rough landing. Almost made that. Alvarado misses the shot. Schroeder bounces it off Alvarado and it goes into the seats. That ball, I swear, landed like 6 rows up. Good awareness by Schroeder, though. But yeah, Schroeder's as tenacious as they come when it comes to defenders. Smacks it off the chest and goes into the seats. Look out. That's why they say you gotta keep on your toes if you're gonna sit that close to the stands. Oh, nice pass off of was off of Merrill? It's pretty sick though, not gonna lie. Wish he would have shot it. Mitchell for 3 is in and out. I think that was off of Wade or Merrill or something. He went off his freaking hands into someone else's hands. That was pretty lit. Wish he would have made that. Hudson in and out. Brought down by Robinson out to Alvarado. Misses again. Here comes Merrill. Oh, watch out. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder against Alvarado. Oh, we got guys falling down now. Tyson drives in, goes up, misses, put back good by Wade. Almost a minute to go here in the third quarter. Diawara cut off by Tyson. Here's Brunson. Merrill on Brunson now. Be careful, Sam. He's a feisty one. Diawara missed it, airballed it completely. Robinson got fouled with 1:09 to go in the third quarter. I think right before the shot clock expired, too. Yeah. First one missed. And Clarkson checks in now. Huh. Haven't seen him in a while. They said he hasn't played since the All-Star break. He has fallen out of the rotation. Misses them both. Ball don't lie. Mitchell brings it up against Shamet. Mitchell against Shamet. Cook his ass. Over to Merrill. Tyson. Merrill. Tyson underneath. The lob. Floater good. Over big man Robinson. 83-65. Well, missed. Back come the Cavs. Here's Mitchell. Pushing it. Tyson, we're going to run around. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder off the glass. Bad roll off. Another bad roll off. That's tough, though, when the ball rolls off the side of the rim like that. You get a good look, and it's like, nope. Just bad luck. 13 seconds to go. No shot clock. They can go for the final shot here. Brunson drives. It's up, blocked by Wade. Oh, blocked by Wade. How high that thing went up there. Down. Mobley returns, as does Josh Hart for the Knicks. Hart, Brunson, Clarkson, Shamet, Alvarado for the Knicks. Wow. 11 third quarter points. Here's the inbound. Hart. And he misses. And that is it for the third. So the Knicks only mustered 11 points in the entire third quarter. Yeesh. Cavs looking much better tonight than they did against the Thunder. Maybe they should just never play an afternoon game ever again. That's funny. You know what I'm waiting for? Someone in the comments or in the chat to say, you know why they're winning? You shaved, which I did, and I got a new cast, which I did. Yeah, I'm going to have this baby on for the next month. For the next 4 weeks, this baby's going to be on my wrist. So, of course, if you were like a, if you were, God, what am I trying to say? The hell, why am I going backwards? Damn it. Okay. But if you've ever had an injury like this in school, you probably remember having people sign your cast. I remember seeing that all the time. People would have like an injury like this with a cast like this, and then you'd have people signing it. Yeah. So if I had this when I was in school, I'd literally probably carry around like a Sharpie or something. 'Cause I'm sure people would ask to sign it. But knowing my ass, no, they'd be like, bro, we're not gonna sign that. Are you crazy? Oh, whoops. Hold on. Gotta readjust this thing. This thing is messing up on me now. There we go. All right. Okay. So we're going into the fourth quarter. Cavs up 18. Okay. So Sam Merrill will exit. Keon Ellis will start the fourth quarter, as will Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs. Towns will return for Clarkson, and OG Anunoby will start for Brunson here in the fourth. So Schroeder out there with his trade mate, I guess, Keon Ellis. They were acquired in the same trade. Mobley, you see Tyson out there, and Mitchell. Towns, Alvarado, OG, Shamit, and I can't see who that is. Oh, it's Hart in the corner. Alvarado, kick out, Hart, Shamit for three. No, rebounded by Mobley. He'll bring it up. Mobley working against Shamit. This is mismatch city. Drives in and draws a foul on Alvarado. Mobley with only 6 points. He hasn't really been scoring much. He had 2 threes earlier in the game, and now it's been it.
games ago, you had that big fourth quarter come when you were down 18 at home to Houston. And found the red and white.
First free throw is no good.
This is gonna have to start at the defensive end. Let's go, Zuma.
Free throw good. 84-65. Cavs on an 8-0 run the last near 5 minutes. Pretty impressive. Dating back to the third quarter. Here's Towns. Shamit. Drives baseline. He lost the ball. The hardwood monster got him. Oh, he should have went for the lob. Mitchell. Oh, yeah, he should have went for like the lob with Evan. The steal, but he lost it out of bounds. He tried to save it. Wow. Oh. Might have hurt himself there. He slipped. Then he battled right here and might have hurt himself even more. Shamit's not well. 10:48 to go. Towns spins, kicks out, and Anobi inside, kick out Alvarado for 3. So that breaks the 8-0 run that the Cavs were on. Schroeder. Mitchell. Here's Schroeder again. Mobley works inside, goes up, draws a foul on Towns. His second. 2 shots coming up for Evan again. Evan's only taken 5 shots from the field, though. And 2 of those were threes early in the game. He's mainly been attacking the rim ever since, which is good. Just need those shots to fall. But it'll probably take him a bit because, he's still coming back from that calf strain. Got to be careful with those. First free throw is no good. Free throw number 2 is good. 85-68. Here's Alvarado. Alvarado drives, kick out, Hart left open, and hits the 3. Schroeder. And a kick ball.
His 2 steals, he mentioned if the defense would impact the pressure that he played. His presence has been felt times.
And bound goes to Mobley against Towns. Tyson for 3. Air ball. Ay, ay, ay. Towns kicks it out. Hart against Ellis. OG against Schroeder. Kicks out. Shamit stepped out. Cavs ball. 16 turnovers for New York tonight. Yeesh. Yeah, now Golden State's beating New Orleans. Here's Mobley. He'll bring it up to Schroeder. Pull up for 2. It's missed. Tip back to Tyson. Over to Mitchell in the corner for 3 is good. Here's Alvarado. Harden ready to come back in. 3-second foul on Tyson. Harden's going to return here, as does Brunson. And Shamet will exit. Free throw good. Bridges returns for Shamet. Dude, Mitchell and Towns are going at it. Mitchell was going at it with Towns. Here's Brunson. Brunson. Towns. Turn around, up and good with the left. Back come the Cavs. Here's Harden. Mobley. Over to Ellis. Ellis drives. Corner. Harden. 3. Good. Brunson. Passes inside. Goes up. And he missed it. And here's Mitchell. He's off to the races. Ellis. Tyson. Mitchell missed it. Rebound, put back dunk by Mobley. Timeout Knicks. Cavs up by 19. Mobley's got 10 points with 7 rebounds. He's actually really close to a double-double. See what happens when you actually feed him the ball, though. Make magic happen. Wow. Okay. I'm like 95% sure this is the last game the Cavs are wearing the orange jerseys this year. They've worn them, I think, 4 times or something like that. Wow. People on Twitter are comparing, I guess, like how the characters look in the new Stranger Things cartoon thing that they got going on. Honestly, they didn't do a bad job, in terms of how the characters look. I mean, they look identical. And people are actually, I thought about this too. People are like, why aren't the why aren't the actors voicing these characters? You see, it would have been easy to do that if the series was based around the time that, like, season 5, right? If it was like right after season 5 or before season 5, it would have been easy. But we're talking about, this would have been 7 years ago. Yeah. Season 3 happened 7 years ago. And that's a long time ago. God. Obviously, people change. I mean, after all, Sadie said it best in season 4. People change. Voices change. They're not that young anymore. I mean, they could work their magic editing their voices, but it would take a lot of work. So instead, they just have different voice actors. That's some big ass shoes to fill, though. Right? Some big ass shoes to fill. But I'm confident the voice actors will nail it. Dean Wade returns for Donovan Mitchell. He actually almost has a double double himself. Needs 2 rebounds. Here's Bridges, guarded by Ellis. 2 good defenders going at it here. Brunson fires for 3 is good. Brunson's got 17. Here's Mobley working on Towns. Get his ass. Pull up is good. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Allen's ready to come back in. Oh. And now there's a loose ball foul on Tyson. And with that, Jared Allen returns for Jalen Tyson. So most of the starting 5, I think, are back out there. Allen's back in now. You see Max Strus still in street clothes. So yeah, it's primarily the starting 5, except Ellis is out there, and as is Wade. Harden against Brunson, and he draws the foul. 2 shots coming from Brunson. Got him in the air, and barely even touched him, but all right. All right. Landry Shamet returns for Hart. First one missed. One more. And good. 18 for Brunson. And he got a foul on Bridges. New Orleans is winning again. Inbound goes to Wade. And there's a foul. Offensive foul on Harden. Harden's like, what? What do you mean? He flopping. Oh, timeout, Cavs. Almost halfway through the fourth quarter. We got a challenge. Coach's challenge.
Yes, years. They got that stuff in his ears.
Hmm. Oh man. Oh shit. Hey, Queen Latifah. Oh yeah, Scary Movie 3. Okay.
Why not? No? Hey, burger house. Yeah. Hey, audience.
Avs won the challenge. They retained their timeout. No offensive foul. Good call by the Cavs to challenge that. And now they save their timeout and they don't get the call. They don't get the foul. Yeah, he was hooking him. He's like, man, he had me in a bear hug. Give him a nice little hug. Oh, he's being friendly. Here's Harden now. Harden drives. Allen over to Ellis with the two-hand slam. Man, I like this Ellis dude, man. He's like our version of like a Mikal Bridges type. You know, he's tenacious on defense. He can also get some buckets as well. Here's Towns backing down Allen. Oh, he's hooked him, and that's offensive foul on Towns. That'll get Robinson in the game for Towns now. Doing that right in front of the official. I got gifted a membership. Oh, to Sons Valley Podcast. Awesome. Sundo and those guys over there, they doing their work. Suns are losing to the Celtics though by 2. So Dean Wade exits. Here's Harden. Inside Allen, he is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Allen with 18 points and 10 rebounds. Pretty good game tonight. I guess you could say he sort of beat the allegations tonight, 18 and 10. Granted, you know, Towns, okay. Alvarado will enter for Shemet. Misses the first free throw. One more free throw. Free throw's good. And it's funny about Harden because he won't force anything. He will literally spend the entire first half of a game facilitating. And then if needed, he'll, do his thing, on offense. But he's a good facilitator. I mean, I'm always seeing him freaking dishing these insane passes, no look passes, the bounce passes, trying to nutmeg dudes and stuff, put it between your legs. I just wish he still had that classic Harden whistle though. And there's a foul. Not what I meant, but okay. As I say that. Third foul on Harden. Cavs up 20. It's been all Cavs ever since the first minute of the first game of the game. Knicks were up 2-0. And then from that point on, it's been all Cavs. Goes was blocked. Put up is good by Robinson. Foul on Harden, though. Are they going to challenge this? Yep, we're going to challenge. Oh, they could foul on Ellis. All right. Charlotte 113, Chicago 81. Wow. Is that a 32-point lead by Charlotte? Oh my God. Chicago, what are you doing? Milwaukee up by 1. 34-point lead. Holy. Ooh wee. Man. Uh, all right, so we'll see how this coach's challenge goes. Won the first one. 5:10 to go in the fourth. Uh, uh, I don't see anything on that angle. I don't think he got any of that. I think it was just a straight up swipe that he didn't touch anything. Still looking at it. Look at this angle. That's all ball right there. It's a cool angle. I never seen that before. Joel at the scorers table, it looks like. One of the scorers tables. Talking to some of the fans there. And be like, yeah, look like you got all ball there, from what I see. Mm. Mike Brown and Brunson. Still looking at it. Okay.
Time for you to make an impression to your head coach, your coaching staff, and your players. Minute mean exactly that. Earn your minutes. That's exactly what Keon Ellis has done. Right.
There he is talking to Johnny Bryant. Keon. Oh, okay.
Inception, saying inception was all the same bullshit on the shop sit here. However, you can make the argument that we see he back down. No, okay, so he got fouled as well. They're not gonna call it an okay, well here's my next question. Could the possible review technically after the rule you could now retroactively go back to call it out? How did that law?
5:10 to go. Cavs had the ball. 5:06 left. Here's Harden from left to right against Alvarado. Out to Merrill. Ellis in the corner. Here's Merrill. Tyson to Harden. Tyson. Floater. Too soft. Goes to the corner. Alvarado. Almost stolen. Anunoby. Up top. Bridges for three. 4:26 to go. 98-83. There we go. 83 now. I wonder if it's because they didn't count the basket from before. Oh. They didn't put the Mitchell Robinson bucket up. So it's 98-83. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ellis to Harden. Up top. Harden. Over to Ellis. Drive. Nice pass to Tyson. It's up. One. Jalen Tyson. Nice dish from Ellis, too. Foul on Brunson. His third.
this year. For Jalen Thompson, he had four all of his rookie season.
So it's good.
Big time.
Brunson drives inside, goes up, rolls off the rim, no good. Saved back to Brunson. He'll try again. Kicks it out. OG misses the three. Tyson will give it to Harden. Back to JT. Over to Mitchell. Harden to Tyson. Kick out Mitchell. That died at the rim. Had a good look at it, just didn't go down. Just didn't make it to the rim. Brunson, runner for two. Good for two. 3:08 to go. Mitchell against Bridges. Drives. Fouled. Almost had the and one. That's number 5 on Bridges.
The Knicks play just the strength and they're going through. They go to Milwaukee and they have a local game against San Antonio. That Juke Toronto factored one game against Oklahoma City. So your two home games in this stretch of 9 games out of 11 on the road are San Antonio, Oklahoma City. Then you go to Denver and to LA.
It's the first one.
Chips. As they continue to battle.
One more. This is it. Alvarado up the floor. Brunson misses. Oh, and then a foul as he runs into Mitchell. I'll go back to the line for two more. That's four on Brunson.
Some of those deeper rotation get developed. And Clark finally to Kenny Atkinson. How he's handled this season. He was pretty honest with us over the game. It was hard to try to stay positive. I think this season went.
First one is good. So we've got a squad swap. Porter Jr., Tomlin, Bryant, Proctor. Who is that other guy coming in here? Is that Darius Brown or whatever? Diawara is checked in for Robinson. Both teams bringing in the benches now. Sohan, Jones, Diawara, Hukporti, and Kolek for the Knicks. And for the Cavs, it'll be Mitchell. Oh, well, Tomlin's out there because he's shooting free throws. But Tomlin, Bryant, Porter Jr., and Proctor. Darius Brown will enter for Mitchell when he is done with his free throw. Darius Brown was signed a few days ago to a two-way after they got rid of Emmanuel Miller. He was the other trade piece in the Bulls and Kings trade. So now Porter will foul. Darius Brown will enter for Mitchell.
To get Mitchell out of the game. It's thought they would be shooting towards hole. Instead, they are not. They're not going to be awarded that traditional take foul type of playing moment.
Nope. Kolek against Brown. Hold up. Good. Yeah, Darius Brown, Utah State, same college that Merrill went to. First time I think ever we've seen that from Utah State. Thomas Bryant for three is good from the big man. Here's Sohan. 2 minutes to go. It's been all Cavs since that first minute in the first quarter when the Knicks were up 2-0. Diawara hits a three. Proctor to Bryant. Porter. Kick out Proctor. Three ball. No good that time. Jones. Kolek. The hero on Christmas. Misses the shot. Here's Brown racing up the floor. Look how tiny Darius Brown is. Holy crap. Brown. Inside. Bryant. Turnaround draws a foul. 2 shots for Thomas Bryant.
we've seen the 3 matchups against how each of them. Now New York.
First free throw is good. Cavs back in action tomorrow night against Milwaukee. Probably going to go live for that game. Free throw's good. I'll definitely let you guys know beforehand if I go live or not for a game. I'm not just going to spring it on you. Oh, I'm not going live. Unless like I decide not to. Drive goes up and in. No problem there. I mean, it is what it is. Who cares? Here's Tomlin from Brown. Brown. Pull back. No. Rebound by Proctor. I'm sorry, it's Porter. Bryant to Brown. The lob and oh, he missed the dunk. Okay, Tomlin, you aura farmer. You aura farmer, you. 13 seconds to go. Up and good for Kolek. 109.94. And they're just going to walk it out. And the Cavs are going to avoid the season sweep against the Knicks as they defeat the Knicks tonight by a final score of 109.94. And the Cavs, aside from the first minute of the first quarter, they led ever since. They did not look back. So good job for the Cavs there. We're so back. That is Darius Brown. Really insane playing for the Knicks. No. All right, so for the Knicks, 20 points for Brunson, 18 for Bridges, 14 for Towns, 10 for Hart, 5 for Anunoby. Off the bench, they really got nothing out of their bench aside from Robinson, who had 11. And then 5 for Diawara and Alvarado, 4 for Kolek, and 2 for Shamet. Overall, though, 35 of 86 from the field, 41%. 10 of 37 from 3, 27%. And 14 of 21 from the line, 67%. To go along with 44 rebounds, 23 assists, 16 turnovers, 7 steals, 8 blocks, and 22 personal fouls. For the Cavaliers, every single starter got double figures, which is amazing. Oh yeah, Hart and Mitchell talking. It's good to see, I guess. 23 for Mitchell, 20 for Harden, 19 for Allen. And then 12 for Mobley, 11 for Wade. Off the bench, 12 for Tyson, 5 for Bryant, 3 for Schroeder, and 4 for Ellis. So good stuff out of the Cavs. 37 of 87 from the field, so literally 2 more made shots for the Cavs on 1 more extra shot attempted. 37 of 87 from the field, 43%. Oh my God, I can't even speak. 13 of 35 from 3, 37%. And then 22 of 30 from the line, 73%. 44 rebounds, same amount as the Knicks. We had 13 offensive. They had 11, so we actually out-rebounded them offensively, which is good for once. 23 assists, same amount as them, and 11 steals. We had 11 steals. Turnovers, they had 16. We had 11 steals, they had 7. We had 5 blocks, they had 8. 13 offensive boards for us, 11 for them. 31 defensive boards for us, 33 for them. And then 18 fouls for us, 22 for them. So Cavs improved to 37 or 38 and 22 on the year. 38 and 20, or are they 37? They have the same record again. That's right. Duh. 37 and 22 overall, 20 and 11 at home. The Knicks, same record, 37 and 22, and then 15 and 14 on the road. So with that being said, I'm going to head out, and I will see you all probably tomorrow for the Cavs and Bucks. And damn. I might go live for that game. I'll decide for sure tonight. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog, and once again, final score 109-94. Cavs win, and start another win streak starting tomorrow too. Let's get it going. So with that being said, go Cavs. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah, boy.